The Rise of Alberta. This entire YouTube video is just going to be taking a look through this X account, Rise of Alberta. 74,000 subscribers. We'll take a look at some of the recent posts here. Selling some merch. I don't think there's anything wrong with making a little money, but we'll slowly start to go through some of the clips here. I don't think I'm going to go to this one because it's a little bit long. 4 minutes. Evan Solomon attempts to respond to those comments from the Treasury Secretary. We'll definitely get to those, though, in the video. Scott Bessent, who is a complete genius. As we keep going on. Calgary, will you be there? Can you imagine this is the first one I'll stop on. Can you imagine the day Alberta signs its Declaration of Independence, is recognized as a free and independent nation? AI picture, Daniel Smith. Then there's President Trump. The back. That is great. That is so. It will continue scrolling down here. There, yeah. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says an independent Alberta be a quote-unquote natural partner for the U.S. Very interesting. Here's that clip here now. This is about 46
Texas
seconds.
Still larger.
We will watch this.
Look, Alberta
this is Treasury Secretary Bessent, Jack Posobiec, who is was one of like Charlie Kirk's friends for sure. They were on camera together quite a bit. Let's take a look at this clip.
With all the oil and the natural resources coming out of Canada, Texas still larger.
Well, look, Alberta is a wealth of natural resources, but they won't let them build a pipeline to the Pacific. I think we should let them come down into the U.S., and Alberta is a natural partner for the U.S. They have great resources. The Albertans are very independent people. Rumors that they may have a referendum on whether they want to stay in Canada or not.
Sounds like you may know something up there.
Look, people are saying, people
are talking.
People are talking. People want sovereignty. They want what the U.S. has got.
With all.
Yeah, Scott Bessent is such a G. Some more comments on that. Here's Tamara Litch. Last evening, I added my name to the rapidly growing list. This is, of course, Tamara, who rose to fame from the trucker convoy. A part of that. This is interesting. Stony Plain, another town in Alberta. Maybe more of a small city, but big lines. This is very common across the province.
I can show you the land title, what that asshole's name was.
We continue on. Even Steven Crowder. This is getting international attention. Large American content creators have been commenting on Alberta independence, including here Steven Crowder. I'm not going to play this video, but I did watch like a longer video from Crowder on Alberta independence. Very interesting. Here's Keith Wilson. I've seen some of his videos lately on Alberta independence. The one I watched did a good job. This is pretty funny. A lot of liberals have some big choices to make come October. Liberals in Alberta deciding where to move after Alberta. Pretty funny. Alberta's economy is bigger than North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, and Alaska combined. 353 versus 3. That's pretty interesting. And then the post saying here, Alberta has the economic power to be an independent nation. I mean, I looked this up. Alberta, I think GDP per capita for wealth would be 10 to 15 in the world, and then total on an absolute basis, I think between 30 and 35 place. So, I mean, still above average in terms of how rich the country is, even on an absolute level. Even though obviously it wouldn't be the biggest country, it wouldn't be that small of a country either. Independent Alberta would look a lot like Montana or North Dakota. This is Ezra Levant in an interview with Alex Jones. And I won't play that clip for now, but just getting towards the end of the video here. Actually, this I will play.
In Alberta,
20-second clip. This is Ezra Levant. This is in Davos, and he's asking Justin Trudeau on the street about it.
How do you feel about the looming referendum for separatism in Alberta? Have you followed the separatist movement in Alberta?
Very familiar with all the various challenges in Canada, and will continue to trust Canadians' thoughtfulness and unity.
How do you feel about...
So, as always, Trudeau gives virtue signaling nothing answer. We'll get pretty much towards the end. Maybe I'll just throw on one more video as we continue scrolling here. I like this picture. I've seen this artwork. I've used this actually for YouTube thumbnails. I don't even know if that's an AI image or what, but I watched this video as well. I reacted to this, I believe, on my stream. I'll save it for this video. This guy got 70,000. This is kind of a funny AI again. I assume AI image. Try to squeeze one more in here. Make Alberta great. We'll stop here because these hats are kind of cool. I guess we'll play this. We'll finish with this. President Trump in a meeting. Obviously, some changing to the video with independent Alberta in the window.
Here we are. And if you look, come to think of it, well, I got to look at this myself. Wow. What a view.
That's pretty funny. So with that said, I'll finish the video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.